Hello there folks, welcome to Kingston Park and welcome to another episode of the Big Preview. Now, if you haven't seen this before, and let's face it, we've only had one episode so far, so why would you? Let me fill you in on what's to come. Coming up over the next 10 minutes or so, you are going to have everything you need to know ahead of this weekend's huge encounter against the Bradford Bulls right here at Kingston Park, a 5 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. We're going to have player interview, we're going to have an injury update, and we're going to take a look at this weekend's opposition in a little bit more detail. Don't believe me? Fine. Take a look at what's coming up on this week's show. We take a look back at our last home game, but specifically the Rugby League festival that had over 600 people descend upon Kingston Park. We dissect and break down our next opponents, the Bradford Bulls, with in opposition. And we'll be having a chat with one of our Thunder Stars to look ahead to the weekend clash. Everyone good then? Let's begin. Last time out here at Kingston Park, of course, we fell to a pretty disappointing defeat against Whitehaven, but it wasn't all bad. On that Sunday morning, we held this Rugby League festival, the Moody Logistics Cup, that saw over 600 participants and 60 clubs from right the way across Northern England. It was a cracking morning, and this is how it went down.
Yeah, so we've been running a festival for the last few years, and we linked up with Moody in 2019. We had a large festival, massively successful. So we're back with a year off in 2020, but we're back bigger and better this year. Yeah, it's massive. Across the region, we've got 60 teams, 650 players here today, and that's attributed to over 1,000 ticket sales. So it's massive for the club, but for North East Rugby League, it's huge. But not only that, the buy-in from we've got teams from Cumbria, the North West, and Yorkshire. So it's a full sort of rugby league family feel today. So it's great to see. Yeah, I think it just shows where the game's at, and it sort of reaffirms that the North East is becoming, or is, a heartland of the game. And you see, we've got hundreds of schools playing and thousands of kids playing the sport here, so it's bigger and better every single year. It's just giving kids an opportunity. We want to make the big games bigger, and I think these sort of events just do that. The added attraction of having the Thunder first team play Whitehaven after, it's a buzz for the first team players as well. So it's not only getting the kids out on the field, but they're getting to experience the facilities and get to see the first team in action as well. So it adds to that full day. The community is at the forefront of everything we do at the club. We're building the foundations, and we're growing organically, and the community game is everything, and these sort of events in the community calendar and the development days, it all attributes to sort of the final product. Ultimately, that's more kids playing. Moody Logistics has supported the club now for 3-4 years, and every year the partnership becomes stronger. And to add the Moody Logistics Cup was a great addition, and to see it grow this year, it's huge for us, but it's also huge for Moody, because they are all about giving back to the community and really sort of loads of community initiatives. So this is strong for them. Find some more grass. No, it is. It's every blade of grass is taken, but there's always ways you can make it bigger. And next year we'll learn from lessons from today of how we can improve and keep improving and making it bigger and better.
Brilliant stuff on that Sunday morning then, and you heard it from Jordan Robinson himself. Bigger and better next year. We can't wait to see what the Moody Logistics Cup 2022 is going to bring. Right then, let's focus on this weekend because it is another huge weekend in the Betfred Championship. The visit of the Bradford Bulls to Kingston Park, a club with a rich history indeed. 5 times Challenge Cup winners, 3 times World Club champions as well. Countless Super League trophies. Need I go on? But don't worry, if you don't know too much about them, allow us to take the reins. This is In Opposition. So that's everything you need to know about the Bradford Bulls. Time to have a chat with a bloke who's going to be facing up to them personally this weekend. Delighted to be joined by Matty Wright. Matty, thanks for coming on. We'll have a look at Bradford in a bit, but we need to focus on the last couple of weeks first. Defeats against Whitehaven and Halifax. What went wrong in those games, do you feel?
Just got out competed. We just never competed, to be fair. And I think in the Halifax game just previous, like we sort of showed some competitiveness in that game. So we're slowly getting back to where we should be when we got that winning streak. But hopefully this week we'll try and turn it around. I
suppose with a lack of competitiveness, especially in the Whitehaven game, I imagine Dennis and Freddie got into you a little bit after that one.
Yeah, they sure did, and then we sure felt it. Like we all knew that we were disappointed. We knew we didn't play up to where we should be playing up to. But yeah, hopefully this week we'll definitely show what we did last week and continue on momentum.
Why was that, do you feel, against Whitehaven? Is it just one of those days when the players are kind of like not feeling absolutely 100%, or what was it down to?
Yeah, probably just down to every individual. Like as myself personally, like I didn't play my best game, and I'm pretty sure like everyone else, like preparation-wise and all that, like probably wasn't up to par. So yeah, I guess like comes down to preparation, and obviously with our preparation, my preparation as well, like wasn't the best. So I try to turn it around. So hopefully everyone else turns around and hopefully get a win this week. Sure.
Yeah, I was going to say let's not focus too heavily on defeats. Let's start looking positively. Yeah. How have the boys reacted on the training field since the 2 defeats? Would you say?
We've been reacted really well. Like we've been training really well. Yeah, we've been training well, and we just need to find that extra effort to just to keep staying in the game and stay consistent for 80 minutes.
Obviously we're starting to switch to we're certainly in a hybrid system at the minute, but switching to a full-time system eventually. How are you finding that personally?
I don't mind it, to be fair. At least I get to come in, just chill with the boys and just get like to know the boys as well. So that's probably the good thing about it, like trying to get that connection with everyone. So, and then get that connection on the field as well, so which is kind of good.
Yeah, Freddie was talking about this quite early on in the season and saying, you know, with COVID and everything, it's been a struggle to have the lads who, you know, can just go for coffee or just like go and meet up in town on a Saturday or a Sunday or whatever. Do you feel like the fact that you've been allowed to do that now has started to translate across to the pitch and to training as well?
Yeah, it's definitely showing a bit of signs where we're all slowly coming together with like all the full time. So it's kind of helping, like as you could tell sometimes with the performance on the field as well. And yeah, as we said, like the full times kind of help you
You've got experience, obviously, at NRL level at the end of the day. How impressive is this kind of structure that's been put in place here at Thunder? And I suppose the ambition as well, because everyone knows the ambition we have here at the club.
Yeah, it's definitely good. As I said, just moving forward, just getting the full time down is definitely going to help us in the long term. Hopefully, getting into the Super League as well. So that's the ultimate goal, and hopefully we can get there.
And so on to Bradford then this weekend. Obviously a club that everyone knows about from yesteryear. We were just talking about it there. They've won the Challenge Cup 5 times, the World Club Champions 3 times, Super League 6 I think it is. That's in the history. Here's the here and now, I suppose we can call it. How excited are you as a player of the lads to kind of welcome a club to that size to Kingston Park?
Oh mate, I've grown up watching Bradford, watching all the Islander boys that used to play in that team, man. I used to enjoy watching them. So to play them is definitely big. So yeah, it's exciting times. But yeah, everyone's looking forward to it. Coming home, playing at home in front of hopefully a good crowd. It'll be good.
Suppose you'd be absolutely delighted that, with all due respect to their current team, you're not running out against Leslie Vinocola, Robbie Paul, etc.
That would have been, that would have been torture. But yeah, it'll be good to get out again, and hopefully, we get a solid win this week.
They've obviously got plenty of threats there. How much did we learn about them in that game at Odsal, would you say?
I think we just need to, as I said before, just hang in there for 80 minutes, and if we hang in there and compete, we should hopefully get the win.
And another difference as well in the last few weeks has been the return of fans to Kingston Park, to grounds up and down the country, I suppose. How much of a difference has that made for you personally? Because you're a big fan favourite here at KP.
Yeah, well, it definitely gives me goosebumps every time I run out. Just seeing the fans, especially at home, I just get goosebumps. Kind of makes me nervous sometimes, just running out and just seeing the fans again. It definitely gets you excited. So yeah, hopefully we get a good crowd this week and hopefully get a win as well for them. So
we certainly hope so, mate. Well, listen, thanks very much for your time. Really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I know you've got training this afternoon and the rain's just about stopped, kind of. Sun's come out perfectly in time, mate. Yeah. But seriously, best luck this weekend, and we'll catch you very soon. For us, we're going to have a little bit of an injury update. You know what that means. It's time to head over to Gareth O'Loughlin for this week's episode of The Treatment Table.
Hi, my name's Gareth O'Loughlin and welcome to The Treatment Table. So this week we've got Bob back into full-time training, so he's going to be doing contact. Get through that and he'll be available for selection this weekend. Another news obviously you saw on the weekend, we had a few injuries. First of all, Jake Schrocks, he has got a low-grade calf injury, so we're getting him into this rehab at the moment. Slow progress, hopefully back in a week's time. You may also see that Cole Oakley pulled out during the game with a shoulder injury. So he's got a grade 1 AC joint injury, so it puts him out for 1 to 2 weeks. As you saw, Jay Chapel had to come off on the weekend as well. Jay's been battling shoulder and sternum injury, and this weekend really got him, so hopefully we'll have him back in a few weeks' time. I've been Gareth O'Loughlin and this has been The Treatment Table.
That's the injury update then, and that pretty much does us for another week of the big preview. Many thanks to Gareth O'Loughlin. Many thanks to Matty Wright for stopping by and discussing this weekend's huge game, which leaves it all up to you. All you have to do is come down here, Kingston Park, 5 o'clock kickoff on Saturday, the Bradford Bulls in the Betfred Championship. But for now, from me, Andy Sixsmith, thank you for watching. We will see you very soon indeed.